Hi, this is the Teaserking coming to you with week 3 of college football for this 2013 season. College is much harder than the pros this week. There's just not the games that come out. Although I found a few goodies. I think what I'm realizing more in college is it's okay to lay to 30 points. The teams just explode and their second team comes out and they want to play and they get it going against the weaker teams. So I've got 3 or 4 real big favorites that I really like this week. Let's start with Michigan laying 38 to Akron. Akron's having a hard time beating anybody. Michigan puts up 50 points Central and they put up 40 on Notre Dame. 40 on Notre Dame looks good, and they look really good moving the ball on them, and they have 2 All-Americans in their defensive line, Notre Dame. There they got Akron. Just love it. Take Michigan. They're rolling. They won't be flat. They're going to just pound them. They're very strong at home as a favorite. I don't mind laying the 32, 33 points. So take Michigan laying the points. They look very good. Their defense looks very strong, and they're going to run the ball. So I definitely think they'll score in the 50s again. Next big game is Oregon's laying 27 to Tennessee. Same thing. I just like Oregon laying 21. They pounded Tennessee when they played them at Tennessee. I don't see any difference here. Tennessee hasn't shown me anything. Butch Jones is a good coach, but you know the talent level Oregon's got, and they put up a lot of points. I know they got a new coach that's going to hurt them a little. This should be a good game though at Oregon at home laying 21. They'll put up 50. The next big game is LSU laying about 36 to Kent State. Again, LSU's rolling, and this is a game they really want to pound. They've been scoring a lot. Their quarterback is Zach Mettenberg is looking better, more comfortable. Their defense is still awesome, and Kent State's got nothing, so I don't see Kent State throwing a threat. Take LSU, lay your 30. That'll be another 50-point game. These teams need to win these games because when LSU plays Alabama and they play, Georgia or Florida or South Carolina, and they got to play Auburn, they got to play Texas A&M, they can't afford to lose to Kent State. So they will pound Kent State at home on a Saturday night. The next one's Northwestern laying 30 to Western. Same thing here. Western's terrible, and I look at Northwestern to put up a big number. They've been scoring a lot. They got a real good quarterback this year, and pretty good team. They went out to Cal and put up 44 on them. I know they had a pick 6. I just look at them to really lay it to Western, Western Michigan is not very good this year. No big threat. Now let's get into the closer games. Nebraska's laying 4.5 to UCLA. Nebraska barely beat Wyoming, who's got a very good quarterback. I will give them that, but seriously, giving up 38 to Wyoming, and now they got UCLA, who put up 600 yards on, nobody good, but still put up 600 yards. I like the points in this game. UCLA in 10.5. The next one's Texas laying 3 to Mississippi. Texas killed me last week, but this, I don't bet emotionally, but I don't see Texas. They look terrible. They were only up 14-7 to New Mexico State before they put up 45 in the second half. David Ash is out there quarterback. Mississippi's a very strong team. They play Alabama. Texas isn't going to scare them. I like their quarterback. I like the way they play defense and run the ball. I like Mississippi in 9 here against really a bad Texas team. I mean, they couldn't stop BYU. What are they going to do against Mississippi? I don't get it. I thought they were a much better team than what I saw. So I like Mississippi. They're a good dog. Take them with 9. Iowa laying 2.5 on the road at Iowa State. One of these rivalry games. First of all, Iowa's very weak this year, and Iowa State is a lot better than you think. You're getting points at home, 8.5, 9 points with Iowa State. I like the dog in this game. Alabama laying 9 to A&M. I like A&M in 15. They don't match up well with Johnny Manziel. The way he scrambles. They're a blitzing team. He goes around the blitz. He finds the open receivers. Very accurate passer. They have a good defense. Alabama, yeah, they blow out teams without quarterbacks. I get it. Notre Dame last year, I get it. But this is, You know, not that they're weak, but they didn't do a lot on Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech moved. A&M won't move. They obviously have a matchup problem with Johnny Manziel because he put up 29 on them. Game's at A&M. Alabama's a huge road favorite. They're very strong as a road favorite. I don't love this game because I don't love betting against A&M. I'd play it very, very small or watch it, but I think A&M in 15. I don't know that they'll upset them again, but I do like 15 points with Johnny Manziel. And that's it. I mean, it's not that attractive in college like pros. Couple of strange spreads. Nothing more to really talk about. Arizona State plays at home against Wisconsin Saturday night in the desert, laying 4.5. I'm going to watch this game. I don't think Wisconsin's that good this year. They played nobody. Tennessee Tech and UMass. Probably, you know, UMass is probably the worst team in college football, even for Division II, and Tennessee Tech. So Wisconsin's a little weaker this year. I don't know about their quarterback. Arizona State's supposed to be very good. I'm very leery to take the dog in the desert in a different time zone. It's going to be very hard for Wisconsin this game. It could get out of hand, but I'm not going to play the game. But you know, I think Arizona State's going to beat them. Oklahoma and Texas against Tulsa. Tulsa surprised me. They got killed by Bowling Green, and Oklahoma barely beat like Louisiana, Monroe, or something. I don't know. I'm going to watch that. I don't know how bad some of these teams are. They're getting worse and worse. Stanford plays at Army. Be careful. It's a noon game for a West Coast team. It's 9 in the morning. They'll probably win, but they're laying 29.5. I'm staying away from it because of the early start. An interesting one is Indiana laying 3 to Bowling Green. I really like Bowling Green here. Bowling Green against Tulsa. Now, either Tulsa's really, really bad or Bowling Green's really, really good. But Bowling Green handled them and just killed them. And they have a really strong defense and a good quarterback. And I know Indiana's supposedly a better team this year, but Bowling Green at 9 points, I think is you know, an easy winner in this game. Really, I think Bowling Green's the better team. That's about it. I'm watching Fresno State, Colorado. I think Fresno State's very good. Colorado, we got a new coach, San Jose State coach. I'm curious on that. USC laying 14 at BC. I think USC's, I don't think they're very good this year. I don't think BC's any good. The Big East, or these Big East ACC teams like Boston College, Virginia, I have no idea. They puzzle me. They're so inconsistent. Just watch that one. I don't know. I mean, it's really, these teams are so bad this year, some of them, that it's just impossible. Notre Dame's laying 20 to Purdue. I have no idea. Honestly don't. Normally I take Notre Dame, especially after a loss. Purdue's terrible, so I would think Notre Dame would get the win, but I'm not laying that many points in a big rivalry game. Anyway, that's my picks for the college. Pros I love so much, I'm just concentrating on them this week. There's a few good college games, but that's it. Anyway, have a great weekend, make a lot of money, and if you want to email me, leave me comments, please do. I'll get back to you. Okay, have a great weekend. Again, it's www.teaserking.com. Hope to hear from you.